Today I've got some empties and unempties for the month of October. I want to apologize in advance. My voice is like completely gone, so I'm going to try to get through this video. If I sound a little sick, I'm really not. It's just allergies, I believe, and it's just been a rough go this fall here. But anywho, and my second apology is I really didn't get through a whole ton of stuff this month. I was trying to do better with my melting baskets and like help myself be more organized and just be able to just throw something in that I've already pre-picked out. However, as you guys know, my kids have been sick, my husband's been sick, and now I'm kind of like back in the nasally can't talk cough sort of deal. So I haven't really been melting a whole ton of stuff. I've been traveling a lot for work, and I actually leave again this weekend for a long time to go on a work trip. So anyway, it's not that much, but I'm just going to show you what I've melted and hope for better results next month. So anyway, I hope you guys all had a happy Halloween yesterday. We had a fun time. It was originally supposed to rain, and then it ended up not raining, which was great. So that was nice. And my son was Mario, my husband was Luigi, my daughter was Princess Peach, and I was Yoshi. So we did a family costume, and it was a lot of fun. So if you celebrated, I hope you had a good one. And let me shut up now and we'll get into what I melted. Okay, so I had very few like full-blown empties this time just due to all the things we talked about before. But anyway, I want to share my thoughts. So the first thing I have here is from Zape. It's a clamshell and breakfast in bed. The notes are cinnamon donuts, pumpkin waffles, zucchini bread, and crushed pecans. And this was one of my favorites on cold. And when I tell you that I melted this throughout my house, so in my office, in my open concept, in my bedroom, and in like my den area, and this smelled so incredible. I mean, it was a really good performer. I feel like even if I would have just put it in my open concept, it would have like went through my entire house. It was so strong. It was such a great scent. I want like 1,000 more of these, and I'm so like thrilled with how this one did. And so if you've never tried Zape before, I highly recommend their shop. I've never gotten a dud from Zape. I love everything Zape. So anyway, this was the first empty. Next, I have Deputy Dewey's Blueberry Cheesecake from Vintage Chic Scents. The notes are sweet pumpkin, yellow cake, zucchini bread, and blueberry cheesecake. Now, I warmed this one in my office. I think it was just like a shape. And it did really, really well. I've never warmed a VCS in my open concept. I just did it in my office, but it threw. And I got all the notes, and this was just, I loved this one a lot. I really love Kirby's blueberry. And the mixture of the zucchini bread with the blueberry, sweet pumpkin, and the yellow cake was just, it was really, really nice. So I got really strong performance from this one. Next, I got, let's do Sassy Girl Aroma. Smurfs in the Kitchen. This was the 3-pack brittles, so like a smaller set of brittles. And the description is blueberry, marshmallow, cookies, birthday cake, Twinkies, and vanilla fudge butter. Must have been in a blueberry mood this week. And I did this one in my open concept and like not in my office. And this one did really, really well. I'd say like a 4 out of 5. It was really strong, but it kind of like died down after about 6 hours, which I think is really good. 6 hours of really strong performance is good for me. And this one, it was just a blueberry creamy bakery. It was very beautiful. I would definitely repurchase this, and I liked it so much. This was like a really good month. I picked like favorites, so there's really probably not going to be any ones that I didn't like. Next empty is from Knoll's Farm Scents and Pecan Pumpkin Waffle. The notes are butter, cinnamon, apple, pumpkin, vanilla, and maple syrup. I did this one in my office too, and this one did really, really well. I actually went through like this snap bar and then half of another one because I loved it so much. It's pumpkin pecan waffles, but a little different. It's like a sweeter, I think the like combination of apple with this one, I just really enjoyed it. So you'll see another one of these probably in next month's empties. Okay, so the next one here, I have 3 samples from Candles from the Keeping Room. And the first one is Strawberry French Toast. And this was so strong, you guys. This is the first thing I ever melted from Candles from the Keeping Room, and it was super strong. I warmed it in my office and just like had the doors open, and so my husband came downstairs or something, and he was just like, what are you melting? It's so strong. Like, I'm not a big fan. And he asked me to turn it off, and it was very like heavy on the maple syrup, and so it was a little like much for us. However, if you like strawberry French toast and maple scented notes, you will love this. And like, just because I didn't care for the scent is fine, but this like was so strong. So a really good performer. And then the next one I had from Candles from the Keeping Room is Blueberry Corn Muffin. And I love blueberry mixed with like zucchini bread or like bready notes. And so this one had that same strong performance of the strawberry French toast, but I actually loved the scent. And so, love this. I'm really excited to like go through some of the tart bags that I've gotten from Candles from the Keeping Room, because her wax is all paraffin, so you don't have to let it cure, which is great. You can just get it and melt it. So I kind of did a little trial and error with these 3 samples and was very pleased. And then the last one was tea and cakes, and I was kind of like, should I hoard this? And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and melt it. I was just in the mood for tea and cakes, and this one, first of all, it's a beautiful scent. And second of all, it threw, I mean, I feel like I got 10 to 12 hours, and then it probably would have gone longer, but I had to turn it off for the day because I was going to bed. Loved everything I melted from her. And then I'm going to go through what I melted. So it's very Sassy Girl Aroma heavy, because my last melting basket was all Sassy Girl Aroma, because I have so much. I think I have like 4 or 5 open pre-orders at this point. It's a little ridiculous. I really need to calm down. But we'll go through everything else first, and then I'll do what I melted, Sassy Girl Aroma, at the end, because it's the majority. So the first thing I melted was from Kay's. It was one of my customs in zucchini bread, almond, and pistachio pudding cake. And I love this. Like, it's kind of one of those, do I want to hoard it because it smells so good, or should I melt it? And I'm just like, I have so much wax, I've got to go through this. And so I wanted to melt some of my favorites. And this one, so good. First of all, the scent is on point. It's delicious if you like pistachio and almond. And then it's a really good performer as well. It lasted for like 6 hours, maybe more. And it was just beautiful. It puts me in a good mood when I smell things that I absolutely love. So this goes definitely into that category. Next, I melted Goblet of Fire from Fantasy Wax, which is zucchini bread, sugar cookie royale, and cinnamon rolls. And I melted one of these in my office because I'm kind of like, you know, don't want to share if it's like super good. I like melt it in my office and hoard the scent. But yeah, this one, Fantasy always performs really well. And their sugar cookie royale and zucchini bread is my favorite. And then, so this one just has cinnamon rolls, and it just made it, like, it just kind of like amped it up a notch, I guess. And perfect for fall. This was a really strong performance. Loved it. And then next I have Coupe of Claws is Coming to Town from Rose Girls. This is Royal Sugar Cookies, Gilligan's Brew, and Baked Zucchini Bread. And I melted this one in the open concept, and it was so good. Like, it smells just, it's like a creamy, like a soft, rich, creamy sugar cookies. Like, you smell the sugar cookie royale and the zucchini bread, but the Gilligan's Brew, it has a hint of that coconut. And you can't really smell it. It just kind of gives it a creaminess. And it's just, it's so pretty. I love it so much. And this is definitely a favorite. And I'm pretty sure I got a few of them in the Mario pre-sale from Rose Girl. So I'm excited to have more of these, because I was kind of like trying to hold on to this as well, because I really liked it. And I got it in a D-stash because I had never seen it offered before. So I'm excited to have more of this on the way. Now, what I melted from Sassy Girl first is Fall Bakery Zucchini Bread, Pumpkin Cookies, and Apple Pie. I got this one in a D-stash. It did okay. So, Sassy Girl for me is normally like powerhouse. I usually get like really, really strong performance. This one, no, I could smell it. It could just be the scent. But it was a lot lighter than what I'm used to from Sassy Girl. And, you know, it could have just been I'm not sure how old this is because I got it from a D-stash, but I also have, if I haven't already hauled it, it should be coming. And so I'm going to try the new one and see, and kind of like compare the two and see how it does. So loved the scent. It just wasn't as strong as I'm used to. Next, I melted pumpkin creamer, which is a cozy, creamy blend of cashew creamer, pumpkin puree, brown sugar, and a sprinkle of nutmeg powder. This one is so good. It's like, it's just fall. I mean, it's beautiful. It's like spicy, but also sweet, which I love. And this one performed really well, at least 6 hours, and everyone in my house really liked it. It just smells like creamy fall. Delicious. Next, I melted 5 little pumpkins, pumpkin, pecans, waffle, vanilla bean Noel, and sugar cookies. This one is definitely a favorite. I think of all the pumpkin ones that I melted, I liked this one the best. And I did this one like all throughout the house one day, and yeah, this one was so good. It had that sweetness of the pumpkin pecan waffles, and then the vanilla bean Noel kind of gave it a richer scent, and it was just so good. Next, I melted strawberry white cake. Man, I picked some good ones from Sassy Girl, in my opinion. They all are just like top tier. Anyway, strawberry white cake is strawberries baked in a fluffy white cake. Sassy Girl has one of my favorite strawberry white cake notes, and along with Birdie's Making Sense. But this one, it smells good on cold, but on warm, it's just like out of this world phenomenal. So I loved this one. This one lasted way more than 6 hours. I'll say like maybe 8 to 10. And I had to turn it off and switch it out, or I'm sure it would have lasted longer. It was just a really, really strong performer. Next, I melted pistachio zucchini waffle cone, pistachio, marshmallow, zucchini, and vanilla waffle cone. This one I've melted before. It's a favorite, and I get really good performance from this one. It's just super sweet pistachio. It smells so good. And then you get the bready zucchini bread, and it's just always a delight to melt. Along the same lines, I melted Green Machine from Sassy Girl, and I think I've only melted this one other time, and I forgot how good it was. Like, it smells good. It's another one of those. Like, it smells super good on cold, right? It's kind of marshmallow heavy, and so it kind of like tones down all of the other scents, in my opinion. You can still smell them, but it's just like, you know, you smell mostly marshmallow with the pistachio. But on warm, this is definitely in the top 10 of scents, performance, like everything. This is just every single thing. I love it. And if you like pistachio and you never tried Green Machine, please do it. The throw is a 5 out of 5. The scent's a 5 out of 5. Like, it's perfection. And I know I keep saying that about Sassy Girl scents, but like, honestly, they're my #1 vendor at this point in time. Like, I can't say enough good things about them. So the next one here is a bag of blocks, and I'll get by, which is birthday zucchini cupcakes at Tiffany's. And I love this one. It's just a good like bakery scent. Very strong, very rich, and just, I love it. And then this one is I'll Get By with Bread. It's the last one that I'm going to share today. And it's cornbread, birthday cake, zucchini bread, and cupcakes at Tiffany's. Now, I love I'll Get By. It smells so good. But I'll Get By with Bread is just, it's another one of those top tier scents for me. It is so incredible. My husband was like, what is this? It smells so good. And he doesn't even like bakery scents, you guys. Like, he really doesn't. And he was like, this smells really, really good. And it does. It's perfect. I love it so much. So, I know that like with my melting baskets, I had way more in my melting baskets, but you guys, life just happened and I just didn't get through what I wanted to get through. And so I'm going to try again next month, or I guess now technically it's this month. And I'm going to be gone for about 10 days for a work trip. So send happy thoughts and prayers because I'm really struggling. I have a 6-month-old and a 4-year-old, and it's really hard for me to leave them. And so I'm going to be gone for a while, but I'm really going to try when I get back to just get through as much as I can. So thank you for watching this. This was kind of a hot mess because it's my first one of these I've ever filmed. But I appreciate you watching, and hopefully next month will be better and I'll have more things to share with you. But I hope that you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week whenever you're watching. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.